So your underlying energy here is Temperance. So this speaks about moderation in all things, divine timing as well. So there's some things in order that the universe has taking control of itself. So this could speak of also you balancing everything out in your life as much as you can, as moderately as you can. Trying not to spend too much time on one subject or one problem or one one sector of your life. Excuse me. This is speaking about, like I said, moderation in all things and divine timing. The problem circumstance that you have today is the Fool. So this is about a new beginning. So it's something in regards to maybe not having this new beginning, or this is definitely in regards to taking a risk, or maybe trust. Perhaps trust is an issue. Because what's stopping you is the Knight of Swords, which it could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There's someone that's kind of younger, or they have immature tendencies, or this could be you fighting for what you believe in. So perhaps you are charging in with this new beginning with everything that you know, with your beliefs intact, and you're going full throttle here. This could also mean that you're starting this new beginning with an air sign, or this could speak of you not having any trust in your speaking on it now. What you are having to deal with right now, or what you want to do, is make a decision. The Two of Wands speaks of being stuck at a crossroads, not knowing which way to go. But it's also about actively making that decision to go ahead and take your life by the reins and go forth whatever path you decide to take. Twos are always about making the decisions, always about is always associated with the beginning. So that's what I like to see when after like aces and stuff. So this could mean that you're having to deal with making a decision right now again, or this could mean that you're stuck at a crossroads so you don't exactly know which way to take. In the past, you had the Four of Pentacles. This speaks of keeping things to yourself, holding on to those that value, not expressing yourself. I did watch my mentor's recent Libra video, because I am a Libra, Aquarian Insight. Please be sure to check her out. And she spoke about this card meaning being vulnerable, because he's feeling vulnerable, so he keeps things close to himself. This is a sense of vulnerability. This could also be this could have also been something you were feeling in the past. And please, again, go ahead and check out my my mentor's webpage, my mentor's channel. Excuse me, I cannot speak today. She's a wonderful person. She's really great with advice, and if you have any other, like, if you want in-depth more readings, or some advice with your monthly readings, that's the best person to go to. But in regards to your past, this is about regarding to someone possibly speaking, not opening up, keeping their feelings to themselves, not expressing themselves, or this could be you kind of keeping things to yourself, not really expressing yourself. In the present, you have strength here. This speaks of using your inner strength when you feel like you don't have it, to push you through any situation that you're going through. So perhaps you're tired, or you have some situation that's going on and you feel like you don't have strength. You do have strength. You can push through it. This also speaks of prevailing and looking and being optimistic as well. This can be, I like to see this as the optimistic card. So just staying positive, doing what you need to do, working through whatever situation you're working through. In your future, though, you have the the Page of Pentacles. So this is about an offer. Someone could be giving you an offer, a stable offer at the moment. It could be a job offer, or this could speak of paying attention to details. As again with the Temperance card, it's moderation in all things, but this speaks. I believe it speaks of attention to details. I'm not quite sure, but I do know that in your future there could be an offer coming in. It could be some work that you have to do that's quite boring and tedious, but it's necessary to get what you need and get what you want. Okay, let's go ahead and pull some clarifiers so that we can understand this reading better. Let's see. I didn't pull any cards for the underlying energy though. So let's go ahead and pull for the Fool. Please clarify the Fool and the Problem Circumstance. Please clarify the Fool and the Problem Circumstance. Please clarify the Fool and the Problem Circumstance. Emperor. So perhaps you're being stubborn in regards to how you're going about this new adventure, or you're not trusting. This is his way or the highway, and someone's very stern, very stiff. But this is also the provider, also the boss card, the father card. But I believe in regards to the Fool, where it's about trust, the Emperor is always about himself and what he can control. This new beginning could be involving an Aries, since the Aries is represented by the Emperor, or it could be that you have this new beginning now because you could have overcome this tendency of wanting to control the things in your life. You're just you're just having trust now, or you're beginning this new beginning as someone that's very stubborn and someone that's very stubborn and kind of has this way or the highway. Maybe perhaps someone that you're dealing with lacks trust, or you lack trust. What is the Nine of Swords? What is the Knight of Swords? Let's clarify the Knight of Swords. Why is it keeping you from making the decision? Because as you see here, the Knight of Swords, you have the Fool at the beginning, and then the Two of Wands. In a way, then what you're fighting for, or the person that you're dealing with, is keeping you from either making that decision, or it could be that in regards to the situation here, what's going on, it's leading you to make a decision. It's causing you to make a decision. It's making you deal with it, or you want to make a decision in regards to this. What is the Strength card? It is, sorry, not the Strength card, it's the Knight of Swords. Interesting. So this is the Four of Pentacles. We just done explaining this. So it's very contradicting, because as the Knight of Swords speaks his truth and is very eager to tell it, the Four of Pentacles isn't moving. He doesn't want to express himself. He doesn't go out of his way to do anything. He just wants to keep to himself, keep his things to himself. He doesn't want to have anything to do with anything that isn't his. That's very contradicting. So it has something to do with speaking your truth. So maybe this new beginning hasn't started yet because you're being stubborn about speaking your truth. You're not speaking about how you are. You're being stubborn instead. Stubborn, and you're not opening up. Or it's just because this could be someone else that you're dealing with. Someone that's not opening up about how they feel. That's not talking. It's very stubborn right now. It's keeping this new beginning from flourishing in a wonderful way, as it could be. Okay, what is the Two of Wands and the crowning energy? What is the Two of Wands in the crowning energy? What is the Two of Wands in the crowning energy? Ooh. This fell out twice with a bunch of cards. I put it back. But this is in regards to a Queen of Swords. So somebody is making a decision with someone that's an air sign. So maybe perhaps this air sign isn't communicating their feelings, and you're trying to figure out what to do about it, or you're trying to decide which way you should go in regards to being this Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. So you could be wanting to cut away at the truth, being very honest at the moment, very good at communication, or being more communicative. Or this could be something in regards to someone that you're trying to find a way to. You're just trying to figure out. You want a path to be taken, possibly. Interesting. All right, let's clarify the Four of Pentacles. Okay, the Ten of Swords. So in the past, the worst was over. So maybe, perhaps, in the past, in regards to some ending of some very bad ending happening, you were kind of reclusive. You're kind of keeping to yourself. Not reclusive, but just definitely not opening up about how you felt about the situation. Maybe because of what happened, or whatever bad situation or bad ending happened, it kind of led you to feeling like you had to hold on to what you needed, so you weren't feeling comfortable opening up to anyone. What is the strength in the present? What is the strength in the present? Clarify the strength in the present. What card is the strength regarding to? The Star. So this is strength towards healing. So in the past, you had some seriously bad stuff happening to you, but it was all over then, and you're kind of keeping to yourself, and now you're healing. Now you have hope. Like I said before, I see the Strength card as an optimistic card, something to have hope, just like the Star card, but to be optimistic, to push through whatever you're going through, to push through it. Just look down the other end of the tunnel and just walk, because you have the strength to do so. But the Star is also telling you that this is healing. You're in the process of healing right now. However, since you have the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords, and basically speaking of this new beginning, of this healing venture, this could also be an Aquarius that you guys are involved with. It's very interesting. So it could be involved in healing. This could be. So this Queen of Swords is in regards to. Ooh, how interesting! In the future, you have the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles is as right underneath that is the King of Swords. So this is in regards to possibly you or your partner. You have a whole suit here as far as the clarifiers go. So to me, this speaks of some solid offer into being the King of Swords. So maybe you are looking to become the partner with someone that is a Swords, someone that is an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, or you're going to be able to communicate that in a very clear and precise way. You're going to be honest about how you feel, and I guess you're going to be clear about what this offer is. But I honestly think this is having to do with somebody else. So if you guys are not in a relationship or have an Aquarius or a Libra or Gemini in your life right now, this could be in regards to somebody offering you that love, or you could be offering that love. This could be someone in your life at the moment. For someone that doesn't have any of those things in their life, this could just be you being more clear about what you want, opening up and taking this time now to heal from whatever past problems, past situations happened here in your life. So that way you are able to be more blunt, to communicate way better than you have been in the past. And be able to communicate that. Your outcome, though, is the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is your outcome. So traveling. Traveling is your outcome, guys. That is interesting. So it could be an emotional journey. It's about taking the time out for yourself to not take the time out for yourself, but going off on a journey for yourself for healing purposes. So you could be taking that, you could take that stride and go off on your own to figure out, to heal, to see what, to look for the answers within inside you. And to clarify that. So to clarify on the bottom of the deck of the cards for clarifying as well is again the Page of Pentacles. So perhaps you are moving in regards to a stable relationship. That's very interesting. Perhaps you're moving towards someone that is offering some love, or you offered love and you're moving towards that person. Or you're making that stride to become better. You're taking that time to travel within yourself so that way you can be ready to accept the Page of Pentacles. So you can accept this stable offer. That's awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and clarify. Sorry, let's pull some Romance Angels. Romance Angels. Ooh. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Huh. Interesting. After everything we just talked about as far as someone's being very controlling, perhaps that is what you have to do. Perhaps what you have to do in regards to this new beginning is to take control of your life. Take control of how you feel. But what you have inside, express that. Don't let it bottle up and just kind of eat you out. Eat you alive. Eat you. I'm sorry about that, guys. But don't let whatever is in you eat you alive. Speak your truth. Speak how you feel. Be open. Don't be closed. That's possibly what it means. Express yourself and take control of your life again. Oh man, can't shuffle these. Okay. Wisdom of the Oracle, Capricorn, love life reading for this week. Monday through Sunday. Higher power. That's number 4. Let's go ahead and read that. The essential meanings for higher power: conscious contact with a higher power, the presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, committing to a partnership with spirit. Now the relationship message, It's time to address how much effort you give to your relationship with your higher power, called God, Goddess, Spirit, or any other name that is sacred and holy. Recognize that your partner with spirit is your number 1 priority. The presence of this card also indicates that there is a deep spiritual bond between you and another person who is essential to your growth and evolution. Tend to your spiritual connections and remain aware of your true nature. Wow. So this is a very deep connection between this person and you guys. I mean, you may not have met them yet, or they are coming into your life. But this is definitely speaking of someone that is very, deep in your connection. You guys have a very deep connection. And it also speaks of divine timing again, as why you have the temperance there. So if you haven't met them yet, you will get that person, whoever they may be. They are coming into your life. They will come into your life. I believe everyone, even I'm not just saying it because the cards are saying, but I believe everyone will receive some sort of love in their life. They will feel that one true love. And I don't believe it's going to be just one. I believe there's going to be so many, as whatever your life allows and whatever you allow into your life. Everyone has this ability to have love. Everyone is going to receive it. And with the higher power, speaking of divine timing, it tells me that you're going to receive someone that connects to you in a spiritual sense, and also someone that that connects to you in a physical sense. So this is something that you guys are like soulmates almost. Perhaps maybe someone that helps you grow, but also speaks of, to me, is that the universe has your back with this. Okay.